Hello Leo, how are you guys? So this particular reading will be for those who know that you are on a twin flame journey, or you see your person more as a soulmate connection. This is for those who are, however, in separation or going through some stuff right now. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. General advice as always, so only take the parts of it that make sense for you and release what doesn't, Leo. All right guys, so let's get into it. Your person's true feelings for you, the connection. And the first question I really wanted to delve into are lingering energies from your time together, from your person's standpoint. So let's go ahead and take a look at that energy here for you guys, okay? So lingering energies from your time together for Leo. We're starting off with broken wings. Okay, so there's a lot that is a part of that card, so I'll get to that in a second. Let's grab a couple more. We knew we'd get burned by the heat. Oh boy. Okay, so let's grab one more here. And then we have goosebumps. I'm guided to one more here. This person still thinks about you though, Leo. Okay, so let's read through these, okay? So this first one has a lot of verbiage on it. I desire to be with you more than the very air I breathe. My heart yearns to be free from these chains that bind me. So many blockages for us to clear. It shatters my soul knowing I can't touch you. But in my dreams, my arms are wrapped around you. For there, I will never let you go. They're dreaming about you. We clearly see that it's affecting them tremendously. That's a part of the lingering energy that's coming through. They still desire to be with you. So they could also have broken their own heart by maybe breaking yours. It depends, of course, on how things unfolded to create a separation here. And then we have this one. We knew we'd get burned by the heat, but we went into that forbidden fire anyway. And I mean, we've got fire here, fire here, fire here, and fire here. So a lot of fire energy. And of course, Leo, you are a fire sign. So this affected you tremendously. This one says goosebumps, the thought of you touching me. Okay, so the physical connection. And it doesn't just have to be from a sexual standpoint. It could be something as simple as giving them a hug, or when they hug you, holding hands. You know, it doesn't have to be physically connecting, if you know what I mean. And then we have secret rendezvous. So if this is a part of what happened, then of course maybe that's why it's coming through for some of you guys. Cheating, sneakiness, lies. So if this person that is coming through in this reading for you hurt you by cheating or by just being manipulative and deceptive, they ultimately recognize that they are the reason why the relationship fell apart, you know? So we'll take a look at that experience, of course, with some tarot, but that's what we're seeing. You're very much a part of their thoughts still, and they're still attracted to you. And they recognize here, you know, it's like, I can't touch you right now. We're not together. But when they think about you, it still gives them goosebumps. It still affects them on a physical level. Okay, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, when it comes to this connection, what do we need to know here, please? We do have the King of Cups. All right, so this is a divine masculine, loving, affectionate, devoted. I always see the King of Cups as somebody who's ready to open up their heart fully and give everything that's in their heart to their partner. But look at the next card here. We do have the Death card. Now, some of you could be dealing with a water sign. We do have cups representing water, and then we've got the Death card representing Scorpio. So Cancer, of course, Scorpio, or even Pisces for some of you. It clearly came to an end. They recognize perhaps that they are at fault for this. Part of the reason could have been that they weren't ready to commit, you know, because I feel the King of Cups is somebody who's ready to dive in fully, you know, both feet in rather than one foot out the door. So even though things ended, there is a blessing in disguise with that Death card coming in, because it makes way for a transformation to happen. What is broken may go through a transition, and sometimes change hurts, you know, those growing pains. And maybe there's a lot of thinking and contemplating and just soul searching when it comes to you on the situation. But there's a lesson tied into that, and it makes way for new chapters and new cycles to come in. So right now, it's all in their heart, it's in their mind, they're thinking about you, they're feeling it, but clearly they're not with you. We do have the Devil. You could also be thinking of Aquarius here. They want to hit that reset button and try again. Are you on board? You know, that's the key here. That's what we're wondering. But this is focused on the lingering energies from your time together. They know and they recognize their role and why you guys are apart to begin with. And if they could, they would love to be able to just, as it says, take that leap of faith and start all over again. You could also have dealt with a Capricorn here. We do have the Devil card coming through. So the Devil card can focus on addictive behavior. Somebody who could have just been playing with your affections, obsessiveness, unhealthy attachments, temptations, perhaps, that they entertained. It could have been another person, which is coming through in the interpretation here. Secret rendezvous. So maybe, you know, they kept things from you and it came to light one day. You know, the revelation of it all, of whatever this was about, whether it was infidelity, a third-party situation, or something else that they were lying to you about. Look at this. We do have the Five of Pentacles, though, and it is clarifying here, Leo, what the situation is, especially with cards like the Seven of Swords coming through. They were deceptive. They did betray you somehow. You know, again, it could have been cheating. It could have been a third-party, extramarital affairs for some of you. And now here they are in this Five of Pentacles energy. You know, just look at the image here. You know, feeling like, what did I do? Why did I do that? So they're feeling like they've just lost everything. The lack mindset. Perhaps they don't feel like they have what it takes to even attempt to reach out to you, even though that's what they want. However, look at the next card here. We do have the Strength card. So this is your own Leo energy. Okay, so however way this is impacting you for this reading, and it's been difficult for both of you, I feel. But with this coming through, for a Leo reading specifically, you were able to find your strength to move past this, or to take a step forward, to be able to perhaps pave a different direction for yourself. Even if you're single right now, perhaps you're in a much better mind space and your heart has been able to heal because you did what was necessary to remove yourself from a challenging situation, such as a third party or somebody who was lying to you or betrayed you or deceived you somehow. So this is what's lingering for this person, because they know ultimately that they're partly to blame, if not to blame completely, for something that fell apart here between the two of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what this person is holding on to when it comes to you or the relationship itself, okay? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Leo. What are they holding on to when it comes to you or the relationship? Please bring it forward for Leo. Loyalty. Look at that. Faithfulness, committed, devoted partner. So I can't help but feel, if you happen to be Divine Feminine watching this, here's your devoted partner right here, the King of Cups, but they might not have been occupying this type of energy at the time that they cheated or, you know, cheated on you or hurt you. Okay, so now what they're telling you is that they're holding on to this idea that they know if there's to be a second chance here, they have to be loyal to the partnership. They cannot come in with anything less than the best of what you deserve. All right, let's grab another card here. For Leo, what is this person holding on to when it comes to you or the relationship? They're really taking a look at things from a very different perspective here now. You know, maybe they had tunnel vision before and they couldn't see the situation for your own interpretation of things. They were just so focused on how they saw it. So now that they might have taken a step back from the situation itself too, and just seeing things for what it is, now they get it, you know? Okay, let's see. Well, guys, we can't, oh my God, can't make this up. Hidden secrets, followed by a betrayal. It's the same message, okay? So, Seven of Swords, deception, betrayal. We've got it right there. You know, we've got temptations coming through with the Devil card. Secret rendezvous, cheating, sneaky, lies. That's what they're holding on to, basically, what they did. They feel the weight of their actions at this point. And, you know, maybe for some of you guys, it's been a very long time since you've seen this person or even connected or even talked to them. It may have been a long time ago since, you know, this whole thing happened. Maybe when they cheated on you, when you guys were together. Maybe at this point, you've both moved on to other relationships. But this is still what they are holding on to. The fact that they cheated, the fact that they were deceptive, that they did some shady stuff here. So hidden secrets, shady character, secretive and deceptive. And then we've got betrayal, backstabbed, deceptive, unfaithful. Okay, so that really is a clarifying message right there. Let's go ahead and add to that. What is this person holding on to when it comes to the connection with Leo and the relationship? Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know here? Whoa, this card is flying. Hold on. I literally ran over it with my chair. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, here it goes. Knowing that you love me is the best gift my heart has ever received. Forever grateful for your love. Now that they're able to see things from a different light, like this perspective card, a different viewpoint, now they understand and value the love that you had given them to begin with. Knowing that you love me is the best gift. They now know that it was a gift. So now they're grateful. I feel that perspective has changed for them. Wow. Let's grab one more and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. Text me. It's been a while. Okay, so, you know, there's a part of them that's hoping and wishing perhaps that you would reach out. But you might be listening to this and telling yourself, there is no way I'm going to be reaching out. You hurt me, you betrayed me, you did this and that, you know, whatever it was. There's no way I'm going to reach out to you. So this is what they're holding on to when it comes to you and the connection. Somehow, some way, they're really hoping that you would, you know, maybe offer them forgiveness or whatever the case might be. But this person thinks about a potential anyway that you might want to reach out to them. I'm just ultimately feeling that that's more than likely not going to be the case, especially if it's presenting itself in this way. If this is your story, Leo, I really don't think that you would be the one texting them or calling them or even reaching out on social media. I feel that it falls on them. It falls on their shoulders to be able to communicate with you. You know, not that you would want to take them back, not that you would want to reconcile, which is interesting because that's the next thing that we're going to be taking a look at. Is there a chance for a reconciliation? I feel when it comes to this person, that is something that they would want. Okay. But at this point, you guys might just be on different pages here. Let's see. So we see what they're holding on to. Their past actions, the pain that they've caused you. All right, what do we need to know here? We also have the King of Wands coming through. I feel we have a masculine here who's really holding on to this idea that somehow, again, somehow, some way, they're ready to maybe take the lead in this situation and try to do something about it. Even if they fall flat on their butt, you know, I kind of feel on behalf of the masculine, they know in their heart what it is that they've done and why you're not with them, Divine Feminine. They know that you require loyalty in the partnership. You know, this is what happened. It fell apart. In a way, they created a tower moment here. But we still have a masculine who is, in a way, kind of painting this particular fantasy in their head that this can still happen. We do have the Nine of Pentacles and Divine Feminine. You know, you're coming in as the Queen of Cups. You know, maybe you've thought about this person as well. You know, they clearly are thinking about you. What I feel for this masculine, or maybe for both of you, when this all went down, you might have just poured all of your energies into other areas of your life rather than focusing on the pain and the heartbreak and the fact that you guys broke up. You know, some of you guys might have dedicated a lot of time towards your friendships or even family, but not so much on your romantic life. You might have poured a lot of your time and energy into work. We do have financial independence right here. That could apply to the masculine, or really both of you, Divine Feminine as well. And, you know, this is independence right here. This is more of a solo type energy. And just the way it's coming through for me, I feel it's a masculine who might have everything that they have worked hard for, but the one thing that's missing could be love. The one thing that's missing could be you, Divine Feminine. And I kind of feel that you've always been in this Queen of Cups energy, you know, even when you guys were together. And now, isn't it interesting that we've got the masculine showing up as the King of Cups? So I feel you guys always had the potential to be a power couple, divine counterparts. You know, maybe you see them as a twin flame or a soulmate, or now they fully understand that you guys belong together. But can this relationship be salvaged? That is the big question here. We've got the High Priestess. Look how interesting this gets, Leo. The energy of the Sun represents Leo energy. So what this is telling you, we clearly see that they're holding on to past behaviors and everything that went down. They're also holding on to the hope that somehow communication will come. I don't think this person is with anyone at this point. I feel more so that they could be single, or they've been in and out of relationships, and because of what happened between the two of you, they just haven't been able to stick around in partnerships. There's just something there that's missing for them. And the thing that's missing is you. And Divine Feminine, you know, you're coming in as well with the energy of the High Priestess. So what was hidden from you has been revealed through the energy of the Sun. You know, what was hidden has come out. It has come to the surface. You know, so I feel we might have a masculine here who had to face the music. Whatever they did, whatever they said. They tried to hide it from you and it didn't work. And of course, Leo, you can be happy in life. You can find love. You can move forward. It truly is ultimately what you want in your life. You can manifest what it is that you are hoping for, what it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life. You can have that. You're surrounded by abundance at the time that you are watching this reading. You are surrounded by positivity and success. That's what I'm getting when it comes to this person. We've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is you gaining clarity. This is you realizing what it was that you needed to do in order to perhaps break free from a relationship that was not working for you at the time. Look at that. And now we've got the Four of Cups. So somebody here clearly feels that they messed up. They're not in a good place. They know that they did something here that they truly 1000% regret. If there was a time machine that existed, they would have already gotten in it and really turned back the clock to do things very differently here. So we have, I feel, a masculine who believes that they're done, you know, that they may not be a part of your life anymore, but still in a way wishing to be a part of your life, if that makes sense. You know, it could be a missed opportunity for them at this point. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our last question. Is there a chance for a reconciliation here? For those of you, anyway, who are open to that. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here. Is there a chance for a reconciliation? And of course, this last portion of this reading will only apply to those of you who would be open to that. But I feel based off of what we're seeing, forgiveness is definitely needed. A conversation needs to happen to get things started. All right, let's see. Is there a chance for a reconciliation? Anchor, stability, security, and peace of mind. That is what they're bringing towards you. You know, because they ultimately know that they created a situation that was far from stable. Look at how interesting this is, guys. We've got a gentleman here looking at this woman. So, you know, the interpretation could be that this could be a masculine looking at the feminine, and divine feminine, you're standing your ground, I feel. You're in your power. We have bridges, divine connection, and shortening the physical distance to bring you together. So they're wanting to bridge the gap for you guys to find your way. Bottom of the deck, we have tree. Here to stay and grow, sacred soul connection. So what I'm feeling, for those of you, again, who are at least open to the possibility of reconciling, if a second chance or a new chapter were to be offered towards this connection here, they're going to stick around. They're in it for the long haul. They've learned whatever lesson needed to be learned, and they're telling you that they're not going to mess around. You know, they know how they treated things before. They're coming in with loyalty, you know, commitment. But will you give them that opportunity? So let's take a look at some time frames, because there's just no guarantee for those of you listening that this person will win you back, or whoever it is that wants that reconciliation. You know, it could be you, the viewer, but it depends. It could also be the person that's coming through in this reading. Could be somebody that you're separated from, and that's what we're focusing on. Let's grab some time frames here. Look at that, when you least expect it. Okay? When you least expect it. So now let's go ahead and clarify this. For Leo, is there a chance for a reconciliation? The way this is coming through, I would have to say yes, for those of you only who are open to it. If you don't want it, it won't come. You know, I kind of feel for those of you putting that vibe and energy out there, still wishing to be with somebody that you had a falling out with, the universe will provide that opportunity. Look at this. We've got the Nine of Cups. So clearly, either you're both wishing for this, or the person that's coming through in this reading is wishing to reconcile. This is what they're bringing towards you. And it's interesting how we've got the feminine right here. Knight of Cups could be a very romantic masculine wanting to come in. And it clarifies that here. Look at that. We've got the King of Cups coming through again. This person is different. They're older, they're wiser, emotional maturity right here. They now recognize that the love that you gave them, which we've already seen earlier, it's a gift. And somehow they managed to throw that gift away. And the best gift ultimately that they can give you at this point is to have worked on themselves, to take responsibility for their actions, and to perhaps come towards you first and foremost to just be a better person and apologize for their actions. It could start with that, you know? But yeah, we've got a masculine here, really wanting to bridge the gap here. We've got the Chariot. So for some of you, and again, this will not apply to all of you, some of you that do want a reconciliation with the person that's coming through in this reading, it's moving towards a better direction. The Chariot part of the blessing of this card is that it really helps you to be able to overcome the difficulties and the challenges, to be able to have a triumphant outcome, as it says. So if you're open to it, I feel a reconciliation is possible. Look at this. We're not surprised to see the Tower. All right. So this Chariot will be able to help you overcome the difficulties of this Tower moment, to be able to bring you a new chapter. Yeah, you see? Seven of Swords. Here's the challenge. Here's the difficulty. And so this is what this Chariot card will be able to help overcome and to be able to get you to the other side of that experience. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. So changes. Some major changes are coming in. Good changes, Leo. All right, so if that's what you were hoping for, to have a reconciliation with somebody that you're no longer with, and if there was infidelity or some sort of betrayal, whatever the Tower represents, it does not always have to be cheating and lying and all of that. Whatever the reason is for this occurrence, this obstacle, this challenge, this Wheel of Fortune is opening up a brand new cycle for you to let you know that things are finally taking a turn for the better. It's a new door. It's a new chapter. It's good karma. You know, replacing some of the bad karma that occurred right here. So I feel this is such a blessing for this card to come in as the last card for your reading, Leo. It can turn around for those of you who are wanting that, who are open to at least seeing this person, talking to them, giving them an outlet to apologize. And it's up to you. It's up to you whether you allow them back into your life, if you allow a reconciliation to happen, or if you decide, you know what, I'm glad we had this conversation. I can now finally let it go. I can have closure, and I can now move forward. You always have your own free will to do with it what you will. But from this reading, I feel there are those of you who really have hoped for communication or a reunion with somebody from the past. And this is telling you that when you least expect it, it may just happen. So try not to focus too much on when it might happen, because the universe might just have a few surprises coming in for you. In the meantime, just focusing on your own life, living the best life that you possibly can, not putting your life on hold. That is the best course of action. This will come in when the time is right. All right, guys, was not expecting to be talking about a half hour for this reading, but that is what it is. And I do hope that there's something here that really speaks to you and helps you out, offers you guidance that you needed clarity on. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll link all of the decks that you see here down below as well. Thank you guys so very much. I will see you next time.